Hello everyone, and welcome back to Graves Library for our Friday morning story time. I'm Miss Bryce, and today I wanted to read two special books because we are celebrating Arbor Day on Friday and Earth Day on Thursday. So I wanted to find some really awesome books to share with you about how we should be so thankful for our environment, for all of the beautiful trees that grow here in Maine. They give us the wonderful oxygen that we breathe. We have some pretty clean air here, not like some other places in the world, so we're very lucky. And also, if you were able to pick up a craft, there was a little mini book, a little Earth Day book, and it's all about Earth Day. It looks like this. And there was also a little craft to go with it using all recycled materials, but we'll talk about that later. So today, I found this wonderful book called We Planted a Tree by Diane Muldrow, illustrated by Bob Stake, and published by Golden Book. We planted a tree. We planted a tree, and it grew up. We planted a tree, and it grew up, while it reached for the sky and the sun. Sunshine went into the leaves and brought food to the tree, and the tree grew up. Fat little buds appeared on the branches. Have you noticed that a lot of the trees around here are starting to bud out a little bit? That's a really, really good sign that spring is here. The sunshine went into the buds, and soon they burst open. Everywhere it was pink, and we were dizzy with springtime. See how colorful those buds are when they come out? The sun kept shining, the pink blossoms dropped off, but soon there were green leaves, green, shiny leaves, which had food inside for the tree. Green, shiny leaves, which cooled us, which kept the earth cool. We planted a tree, and it grew up and gave us a shady place. The tree's leaves helped clean the air, and we breathed better. The tree fed us apples and oranges and lemons. And sap for our syrup. We planted a tree, and it grew up. The tree kept the soil from blowing away. Now rainwater could stay in the earth. The soil became healthier because the tree was there, so we planted. We planted butternut squash and beans, corn and onions and cabbage in the healthy soil, the rich, dark dirt. We could grow our own food, and we ate better. We planted a tree, and it grew up, and it dropped acorns that fed the squirrels in winter, and birds came, and other animals came too, to live with the tree. We planted a tree, and that one tree made the world better. We planted a tree, and that one tree helped heal the earth. We planted a tree, and it grew up, and so did we. I love that story because it tells a story about a tree growing up, but also it teaches us about all the ways that trees are helpful to us and why they're so important to us and to the earth. They're beautiful to look at, first of all. Sometimes they're flowering, sometimes they're budding, and sometimes they're leafy and green. They give us shade. They clean the air. They give us fruit and maple syrup. And it teaches us about how trees are homes for animals, how it makes the soil healthier on the earth. So all of the vegetables and fruits that we grow can be healthier, and we can grow our own food. Who likes to have a vegetable garden in the summertime? I do. I love that story, and I love the illustrations too, because it shows different trees from all around the world. All right, the second story that I wanted to read for Earth Day is The Earth Book by Todd Parr. Shout out to Little Brown and Company. I take care of the earth because I know I can do little things every day to make a big difference. I use both sides of the paper and bring my own bags to the market because I love the trees and I want the owls to have a place to live. I turn off the faucet when I brush my teeth and use less water for my baths because I love the fish and I want the oceans to stay blue. I take the school bus and ride my bike because I love the stars and I want the air to be clear so I can see them sparkle. I try to eat every bite on my plate and save my leftovers because I love watching things grow and I want there to be enough food for everyone. I remember to turn out the lights and shut the refrigerator to save energy because I love the polar bears and I want the snowmen to stay cool. I throw garbage in the trash can and recycle glass, aluminum, paper, and plastic because I love to walk barefoot in the grass and I don't want to move to Mars. Most of all, I help take care of the earth because I want us all to be happy and healthy. Every one of us can help protect the earth and make it feel good. Remember, if we take care of it, it will take care of us. Love, Todd. Todd's the author. I love this book, especially for Earth Day, because it gives us lots of ideas of just some of the little things that we can do to make a big difference. Like on this page, raise your hand if you bring your own bags to the market when you go shopping. That's a good one. How about when you brush your teeth? Do you remember to turn off the water and then brush and then rinse? That's a good one too. Taking the school bus, riding your bike so you can enjoy the outdoors. Making sure not to waste food. That's a good one. Turning out the lights, closing the refrigerator. There's so many little things that don't take a lot of time, but they do make a big difference if you remember. So, happy Earth Day, happy Arbor Day. And if you are able to pick up a craft kit, I wanted to try to honor Earth Day. So, when I was cleaning out the closet, I found lots of strange things that just hadn't been used. So, some of the things that I found were, I found these little plastic trays. The only thing that you're going to need for this craft today is a glue stick. That's it. So I thought that the little plastic trays looked like they could be their very own frame. It's a nice rectangular shape, and there's a little tiny ridge on the outside, so I thought that was cool. And I found some old bookmarks, and actually it was really cool because if you look really closely, the illustration on this bookmark is the earth. So I thought that would be a cool background. There's also some funny foam pieces that I found, little tiny sparkly sequins. I found some old straws that I cut up for you. And so basically what we're doing here is just a collage. And a collage means to use glue to stick different colored paper or items to another background. So there's not really a wrong way to do this. I want to see what you're going to come up with, actually. I want you to think of maybe Earth Day and just doing art in your very own way. And just have fun with it. Just be creative, because there's really no wrong way. I found these little cutout paper hands too that I thought were pretty cool. So I was just playing around with it, and I did a couple different things. So you're your very own artist. You can come up with something pretty amazing, I bet. And if you want, if you finish it and it's dried and you can take a picture, send it to us, because we'd love to see what you come up with. One way to help the earth is not to waste paper and not to waste materials. And we have all these awesome materials that were left over from other projects, or maybe we hadn't figured out what we were going to do with them yet. And I made some beautiful artwork with it. So I hope you do too. So happy Earth Day, happy Arbor Day. I hope that you and your family have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.